Hey guys, Leonix here with SK Gaming, and I'm joined by Dyrus. You guys just won Game 1 of Week 3 against Dignitas. How do you feel about after that win? I heard you were best Maokai NA.
Um, well, after that performance, I definitely was not best Maokai NA, but Dignitas had a sub this time around, so it was a lot easier than it should have been. But it also was a lot harder than it should have been because um, I feel like we underestimated them in that kind of fashion where, like, they got no practice, they have a new player, like, they don't really have a shot caller, and it's like it should be an easy win. But if we don't come in with, like, 110%, it's not going to look as clean as it should be.
So you say that's 110%. Is that for all your games? You treat everyone like, I guess, Cloud9, I guess? Or how does that work out for your practice regimen?
So, for me personally, in terms of how I treat each team, it's usually when it comes to Cloud9, C9, or any team that's a huge threat or intimidating. Like the first time against Team 8, I thought that we were just going to, like, it would be a close game, but we would just slowly win the end. But then we messed up really badly. And now I see them as a more intimidating team because we lost to them. So I want to play against them and try my hardest. But when I play against teams that didn't look so well in the week before and then they have sub changes, like, I just feel like we have such a huge advantage, and if we lose then it would be a laughing stock. So it puts pressure on myself and the team to just perform, and sometimes I don't always perform at my best.
So actually, I recently watched TSM Legends and interviews with like Loco and whatnot. And he says that Santorin and a lot of the new guys on the team are really easy to work with. Like, what's that relationship like with your new coach and how they're affecting the game recently?
So Santorin's really easy to work with. He doesn't argue back. He'll make valid points when talking about it. It'll be very, very mature. It won't be like a back and forth. Me and Santorin are pretty similar in that kind of regard and what we want to do, and the rest relies on Turtle, Lust, and Bjerg. And the arguments usually happen between Bjerg and Loco because Bjergsen is always like trying to get the most of what he can do and what he can do, and just doing his best in general, and that's why he's the best mid in NA.
Now, do you feel that Santorin is a good choice for you guys? I know that Amazing and just left. Do they offer the same play styles just for you? I know that has to be some synergy between the top laners and jungles.
In my opinion, I think he was the best choice we could have gotten up to our available options all around the world because he's easy to work with. He's very, very friendly. He's very, very like, he doesn't act like a child. He acts very, very mature even though he's the youngest on the team. He's very healthy. It's very inspirational to see him be like extremely healthy, and it kind of helps me try to be more healthy, and that kind of helps my play a little bit. I room with him, and he's easy to talk to. Even though Danish is his first language, his English is still very, very good. And if you ask him to do something, he'll do it. And if he thinks is wrong, he'll tell you. And it's not like hold in things and then finally burst in at one last moment, which is what I used to do.
All right, so just recently, I know this is a very upcoming game for you guys, COG versus TSM, and you had recently, a couple days ago, had said that COG is probably the best in NA. Is this true? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Right now, I feel that way, but I feel like as we work up to it, I think that even if they may be the best all around, like, everyone can still choke. For example, like, I've never seen Bjergsen lose his lane ever in like the last half a year, and Bjergsen performs extremely well. It's all going to be all up to the rest of the team to do their job and then just either play off Bjergsen or play whoever's carrying.
Okay, so now that we're coming in season 5, and not a lot of people are able to ask you some questions about the game, but I want to know: is this is your meta, or is there something you want to see that's changed in the meta that kind of like fits your playstyle, your carry top?
So I don't really play that many carry tops, but I can. The thing is, it's not something I've practiced all my career. I usually play the tank tops now, and I just try to do my job. But at the same time, I want to be able to play the carry tops and do my own job. And I've done all the practice and all the prep work to get there, and I know what I can do and what I should do when I'm ahead. And there are games where I can carry, I just don't show it because I'm always playing tanks on stage, and usually I don't really have to do anything, and my team will win 4-on-5 regardless of what I do. But when it does turn to me, whenever that day may come or may not come, I'll be ready for it.
All right. Do you have any shout-outs, plug-in sponsors?
I'd like to thank all of our fans, family, friends, everyone around League of Legends, and I'd like to thank all of our sponsors.
All right, that wraps up our interview with Dyrus. Congratulations on your win this week. If you want any more content just like this, be sure to check out SK Gaming on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you need to do to keep going. Other than that, until next time.